hosted in the community. Celeste, tell us about the events and how they help the community.
Absolutely. So a Medicare 101 basically consists of providing knowledge, providing information in regards to how Medicare works, what it consists of, how you use it, and in regards to what are the different options and plans that you're able to use, how it works when you retire. And so that's going to break down the differences between original Medicare, the Medigap plans, which are also known as supplements, as well as the Medicare Advantage plans. It's going to give knowledge in regards to that. It'll also let you know about the different types of enrollment periods that they have. And regarding that, we're going to talk about how with the enrollment periods, they have the annual enrollment period, which is that enrollment period that gets on everybody's nerves. I know y'all know about it.
Oh, yes. We get plenty of calls.
They're going to call you all the time.
Yes.
Send you stuff in the mail.
Every day. Load up that mailbox. Yes.
You see stuff on TV. They tell you to call. You're going to get calls from people that may not speak the same language as you. So I know you guys know about annual enrollment period, and that's the period that starts on October the 15th and it goes through December the 7th. And that's where you're able to make a decision in enrolling into a different Medicare Advantage plan, or if you want to review the supplement plan that you're in, or if you have a prescription drug plan. All of those type of things you're able to look at, review, see if it's what changes are coming up, because that's when the carriers are listing what's changing for the up and coming year. So you can see what new changes are coming up to see, hey, do I need to stay where I'm at? Do I need to make a change? So we provide information regarding all of that with the enrollment periods. We have your initial enrollment period where when you're turning 65, that time frame where you're able to enroll and make your decision on your plans. And also there's another enrollment period that people don't, it's not widely
and what's that?
Talked about. It's called open enrollment.
Okay.
That's something that starts from January 1st through March 31st. So that's another time frame where if you are in a Medicare Advantage plan and say you made a decision during annual enrollment period and with the beginning of the year it started, you don't like it. You want to look at something else. Hey, I thought it was this. And
so that's
really
an opportunity to make changes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So if need be, during that time frame, you're actually able to make another election and enroll into a different plan if you need to. It's something that's going to meet your needs a little bit better than what you have. You're able to do so then. Or even if you're someone that didn't even make a change during annual enrollment period and you're like, hey, I should have, but I didn't. You have that time frame at that time during open enrollment to make a change then. And that's what these Medicare 101s does. It provides all those different types of information to give you knowledge so you know, hey, I might need to make a change, or, hey, I didn't know this is how Medicare worked. So that's what we're there for. We answer questions. And so in reference to how it helps the community, I believe it helps the community by bringing that knowledge.
Right.
Because sometimes you're not able to get those questions answered, or you may not trust that person that's calling your phone line every day.
And that's a problem.
Or you may not trust that 1-800 number that's popping up on that commercial.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, when you're in that type of setting, you're able to ask those questions. You're able to get comfortable. Even afterwards, giving that Medicare 101, we stay around. So, you may not want to ask that question in front of everyone. You have that one-on-one space to say, hey, can I talk to you? And that's what we're there for, to give you that source of being comfortable in an environment.
And it's person to person. It's eyeball to eyeball.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times that makes a difference. This is great. I love that. I have not been to one, but I sure need to go to one.
Absolutely.
For the Love of Baby Boomers is global. And so we have people all over, up and down the East Coast, everywhere outside. Nationally. So I'm sure some of these 101s are located, let's say, New York, Florida,
they would
Ohio.
Yes. And we're at Carrington Insurance. For this annual enrollment period coming up, we're going to be doing some where we're able to have them where they're recorded, or we can do them via Zoom, because sometimes there may be a group, a senior community group, or a church. A lot of churches sometimes want to bring that knowledge to their congregation as well. And we can come out to churches if you guys need us to. But also if it's a situation where, sometimes these churches or communities, they actually will do a Zoom call and have their congregation or the people that live in that community get on that way. And then that way we're able to still provide that Medicare one-on-one in different aspects of not only it just being in person, but if you can't make it in person, you have that opportunity that way.
Okay, so I'm glad to hear this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the audience could use that information for their groups, you know?
Absolutely.
Many of us are in adult groups, and we could pass this information on. Okay.
Definitely, and we do work with requests, so if there's anything where someone, a church group, a community group, anything of that nature, needs us to come out and speak or even set up a Zoom to do a Medicare one-on-one and provide that knowledge and support, we would be certainly glad to do so. It's something that we want to make sure everyone is aware of, and we want to make sure everyone's questions are answered. Sometimes people don't know what resources are out there and are available to them to have these services provided or answers questions. So that's what we want to, questions answered. So that's what we definitely want to do.
All right. So, Celeste, beyond helping clients choose a plan for their medical services, what other resources or services do you offer to Medicare clients?
Alrighty. So at Carrington Insurance, we do offer a vast, wide, different services. So we do assist with retirement planning. If there's a situation where, hey, you're retiring, I don't know what my options are. Come and talk to us. That's what we'd certainly be glad to do. Find out what's going on, what you have, and we can sit down and break down a plan for you based upon what your needs are, because it's always going to be based upon what your needs are. We do also provide services in regards to final expense. Life insurance.
Okay, wait a minute. So final expense, some of us know what that is, but can you elaborate what is final expense?
So final expense is going to be something that pays for like your burial services. Okay. So someone may have life insurance, but you should still have final expense services because that's going to help to pay for your funeral. And that's going to take that weight off your family members. A lot of these final expense plans pay out 24 hours within the death certificate being available. So that's something that's very important to have. And that's different from having life insurance. So we do specialize in actually providing those services as well. And if you're looking to, some people have a strict budget, please give us a call. We can do a consultation with you, find out what that budget is, and find plans that can meet your needs in regards to the final expense. So final expense, life insurance, and then we also assist with annuities and the healthcare market. So like Obamacare, the marketplace.
Right.
We do assist with that as well.
Okay, that's great to hear. And you don't have to be 65
That's
for that,
correct.
right?
That is correct.
So, outside of baby boomers, can get that
is
help
correct
as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds great. So Celeste, how do you ensure that your clients continue to feel supported even after they enroll in the Medicare plan?
Absolutely. So to be honest with you, with me, when it comes to me, and honestly, this Carrington Insurance model as well, we're family.
Okay. All right. That means y'all work together. Absolutely. Y'all love, y'all have fun, y'all support.
Growing up, they always say it took a village, it takes a village. And I really look at that, and I expand it outside of just like with dealing with children. It takes a village in regards to anything in life, honestly.
Really? Yeah.
So with that being said, we're family now. I tell them, you stuck with me. That's what I end up telling folks after we get, I work with them. And because now once we're working together, I'm your agent. You need help. You don't know what's going on with your insurance. You don't know about this bill that came in the mail. I got this new specialist. Is he going to be in the network for my plan? You call me. I want to alleviate that frustration for you. And that's what we all do as agents at Carrington Insurance. We alleviate that frustration. We provide that support. If you have issues where you don't understand like what your plan provides, come on, let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's go through it. Let's see what it provides.
Celeste, you're saying a lot as far as the company and what they offer. How large is this company?
Okay, so we have about 38 agents. We have all throughout the state of Virginia, northern Tidewater area, central here. We have some in North Carolina, South Carolina, and even the agents here in Virginia were licensed up and down the East Coast in the different states, so we're able to provide assistance even not physically being in that state.
Oh, that's wonderful. People want to know that. And we, for the love of baby boomers, are, like I said, we're all over. So we can use that. So Celeste, that's great information. Can you share a success story or something memorable when you're working with people, as far as Medicare and beneficiaries?
Absolutely. Oh, you should have asked me this the first time when we came back, because I might have needed the whole 15 minutes. Okay, so there's so many stories to share, but one that...
Okay, so we can start and then we can continue.
So there's one that definitely resonates with me. Being in the community, you see people all the time.
Okay.
You see people all the time. You try to assist them all the time. You try to answer their questions all the time. And, there are some people that are receptive, and there are some that, I'm okay. I don't need no help. I'm okay.
That sounds like me a little bit.
And, I had this one particular client that was, I'm okay. I don't need no help. I'm all right. I don't got no questions. And I said, okay, well, just know I'm here. And she would see me all the time at this particular location that I would be at. Once or twice a week I would go. And one day I was out there and I was talking to someone that I helped. And this person was like, I appreciate you helping me. They were one of those fully dual clients we were talking about. So they have Medicare and Medicaid.
Right.
And they were excited about the plan giving them this card that they were able to use to, buy groceries and things. And that one particular lady that, I'm okay, I'm good, I don't got no questions. She overheard the conversation and she wanted to talk.
Oh. Okay.
Upon us doing so, she was paying for a healthcare plan. She's paying for her medications, and she has full Medicaid.
Oh, wow. So she didn't have to pay anything.
She shouldn't have been. So with that being said, we were able to do a full analysis for her, find out about all her medications, her doctors, find a plan where everyone was in network, all her medications were on the formulary. Needless to say, we were able to get her enrolled where she didn't have to take care of Part B premium. She was paying for that out of her pocket. With the level of Medicaid she qualified for, her Part B premium was able to be taken care of. On top of that, that put money back into her check where she didn't have to worry about that. And in addition to that, she was eligible to be enrolled into one of the dual eligible plans we talked about with her having Medicare and Medicaid. And she was able to get one of those benefit cards that provided her a monthly benefit that helped her pay for groceries, that helped her get her over-the-counter items, and also utility assistance. So that put more money back into her pocket where she was struggling to take care of these things every month because she was paying for those things that she didn't have to.
Yeah.
So
and utilities can be another mortgage, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, with electric, water, gas.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's why we say knowledge is power. And sometimes, saying you don't have a question, you may be missing out on things.
Sometimes people don't know what to ask. You talk about Medicare, Medicaid, but utilities?
Right.
How does that play with Medicare?
So, and that's a lot of questions that people ask, like, how is this real?
Yeah.
How can this happen?
You should see your face, Celeste, when you say that.
Like the faces that I see when I tell people that it's possible. And again, just in case people are wondering, that is with you being duly eligible where you have both Medicare as well as Medicaid. And again, on the Medicaid side, you have to qualify financially to be able to be approved. And that is something that is provided through the state.
Okay. So, Celeste, we have 2 more minutes. Okay. So in 1 minute, maybe, can you start another story? We're going to come back because we really want to hear some more stories. I love hearing good stories.
Absolutely. I got plenty.
All right.
You might have to have a segment just for story time.
Okay.
But outside of that, another one of my favorite ones is veterans. A lot of times veterans don't like to talk to you. A lot of times veterans are like, I got the VA. I don't need it. And
I hear that a lot.
Yes, but they're not aware that there are plans that do provide benefits for people that are veterans. So I had someone that, and a lot of times these VAs don't have all the different types of specialists that they may need to go see.
Right.
So with that being said, I had someone that had a lot of different ailments, and they were complaining about not being able to get the services that they needed through the VA all the time. And they were wanting to go see a doctor that was outside of the VA.
Okay.
Well, let's find a plan that you can use. Well, I can get a plan and still go to the VA.
Uh-oh. Yeah. And with that, you're going to tell us what and how when we return.
Absolutely.
For the love of baby boomers.